Hello, 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 and we're starting off the stream with a new subscriber over on YouTube. Mortag214, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Hopefully you are all having a good one, and welcome back. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. All right, let's get this set up. I was debating whether or not to do this build. Obviously, I've done Void Cleave Racing Strike before, but what I want to do is try Void Cleave Racing Strike with World Splitter. I didn't have a World Splitter set up, so I just went with a good old-fashioned Void Cleave Racing Strike setup. Oh, hey, what up, Tom? I just went for a classic Void Cleave Racing Strike setup, and we're going to do that until I can get a proper World Splitter. I'm feeling all right, Tom. How about you? How you feeling on this Monday? Oh, let me make sure. Do I? Okay, cool. We have audio. Did I do the greeting? Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. All right, we are back again. Yeah, we're not gonna do 900 corruption with this. You're doing okay, thank you. Oh, absolutely, Tom. Yeah, you'll have to excuse the build right now. I don't have it properly set up. I still have to level skills. April's gonna be here before we know it. Yeah, hey, what up, Marek? It's good to see you, man. Welcome back. Out of your Sentinel builds, which in your opinion is the most fun to play that can do at least 500 corruption? That can do at least 500 corruption. Well, I feel like most of the Sentinel builds I've put out can do 500 corruption given enough time. So, like, how fast is it going to take you to get the right gear to get it up there? That's hard to tell. I've received some constructive criticism in that regard, that I've been playing in Legacy for the past couple months. So the builds I've been putting out there are probably a little bit overtuned over what somebody might be able to expect. I was thinking, hey, a lot of people, even if you've been playing in Cycle off and on, you probably got some pretty Gucci equipment. I got some Gucci equipment here in Cycle, in Legacy. But, now I'm not you, LOL, so easily make 500. So, yeah, I felt like Machine Gun Smite, but you got to make sure you have some of the right defensive layering, and that's the problem with something like Machine Gun Smite. All the gear on that build was really good. So I think that's the build that I'm going to be recreating in Cycle, where I don't have a lot of gear, right? And then I can release the budget version. I feel like Void Cleave Racing Strike can get up to 500, but it requires some gear. This is some pretty good stuff. Griff, thank you for the follow over on Kick. Oh, right, we're setting our let's do 350 for now. Yeah, I think the machine gun smite's probably the one that I would recommend for that. Getting up to 500. Bleed hammers. Bleed hammers can get, like, I have kind of a more budget bleed hammers in cycle right now that's doing 500 plus. That's what I'm currently playing, but it seems even at 130 I'm having Okay. Okay, Tom, let's go ahead and take a look at your gear. What is your account name? And what is your character name? Let me see if I can't take a look at it real quick. Just real quick. While we wait for Tom, I'm at work, so I can't access that info. Oh, okay, because it's gonna be hard for me to diagnose what's going on. But that's fair. Tom, I think you recently joined my Discord, so maybe you can get me that info in the Discord when you got time, and then I can try looking it up on the next stream. And that way, you know, next stream you can come by. I already have your info. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Yeah, that way I could take a quick look at it. I mean, I'm not going to spend all stream looking at it, but I can look at it for like 5 minutes and be like, you should try this, you should try that, that sort of thing. Yeah, that sounds good, man. That sounds good. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I gotta remember how to play this build. I gotta get my combos back up. Okay, let's think about how we want to set this up. Seed of Yggdrasil. So what's the difference? Okay, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit of health. Now let's rock this for now. We have 127 mana. Okay, so normally I have Void Cleave cast. Let's not do that. Nah. There we go. Well, that works out. I got one more level. We could put it there. We could also probably just remove one. Oh, I need two there. Okay. I could put it there for more cooldown. Because eventually we might change up the whole what we're doing with the build. We might have to stack more mana for it. Do you know if there's anything more on what they're improving in monoliths? Not much. No. It sounds like they're going to try and bring some randomization to monoliths, but I don't really know beyond that. Honestly, this probably makes more sense right here. Get a little bit more. That could be something. Okay. So I got 2 more points. Okay. Give it a 6% base crit. I'm just thinking, let's do this for now. Okay, so I have one with flat damage. Let's do this one for now. So I'm not going to have much in the way of an armor shred chance. That's okay. We should try and get armor shred onto a pair of gauntlets. Okay. No, let's look up, I got a ring. Siphon of Anguish. Let's take this off. Here we go. So what are we lacking? We're just lacking the, oh, I see. Okay. This is okay. I do need this necrotic resistance. Do I need this poison resistance? Why do you need Siphon for this build? It's a nicely rolled ring. It gives you even more leech, movement speed. You don't need it to apply Doom with Abathes, but I might need it later on if I swap this out for a world splitter. For now, you don't need it for Doom, but it's a nicely rolled ring. It's got 100% critical strike chance, strength, health. Elemental resistance on the implicit, though I got kind of boned on this one. So the idea is, I've done a ton of Void Cleave erasing strike builds. I've done a ton of them. I'm not trying to reinvent that. What I'm trying to do is do one with World Splitter. It's 2 LP belt. 1 LP is very doable. I feel like I'm not gonna say. So 1 LP, 1 LP. 1 LP, 1 LP, 1 LP. Here, let's just pull them all out. Okay, so far all 1 LP. I'm going to say 1 LP is very doable. I'm not seeing a lot of 2 LP. The thing is, I'm not exactly trying to farm a Shattered Chains, so if you were focused on trying to farm one and you're like pushing out the you're like doing your due diligence and pushing out the echoes. Yeah, I'd say 2 LP is doable, but now that I look at it, it doesn't really look at it like I have any other 2 LPs. Oh, I got 1 2 LP. The thing is, like, I'm not like purposely trying to farm these. Like, so I'm not pushing all the way out to the end of an Echo timeline. I think it's possible. I mean, I got super lucky with this 3 LP out of the Nemesis. But for the most part, yeah, I think it's possible, but I don't think it's gonna just be kill Orbis twice and bam, you got it. That's for sure. All right. Yeah, that's close enough. So let's actually do this. So realistically, kill it 3 times and bam, you got it. Yeah, I know, right? This is another reason why, Misha, I don't know if you're here for the beginning, but I've received, not necessarily like flack, but I've received some constructive criticism of a lot of my builds lately have been almost unattainable because I've been playing in Legacy. So this is probably going to be my last build in Legacy, at least on Sentinel. At least on Sentinel. What the plan is to go to Cycle or back to Cycle, where I have some gear, because typically I make most of my builds in Cycle. It only makes sense. It's also fun that way, but lately the Cycle's gone on for so long. In my opinion, if you've been playing since the beginning, it doesn't matter where you go. You can go to Cycle or Legacy. In my opinion, if you've been playing since July, well, no, there was a reset. If you've been playing since like September or August or whatever the reset was, you probably got a bunch of Gucci gear anyway. But I got to remember, not everybody's been playing since September. So there's people who are just coming back to the game right now. They got a month left. They're playing casually. They're waiting for season 2. They just want to get reacquainted and they want to try out a build. And it's like, here, get all of this stuff. I mean, honestly, the most attainable thing is probably this Apathy's Maw, or this Leonine. This Leonine is probably the most attainable thing on the build. Is this Leonine's helm. Omnis? I mean, not even Omnis is a guarantee anymore. I feel like flat is probably going to be better than this stuff. Let's just put it all into flat. I think I still want to figure out how I want to set up a racing strike. It'll depend. It'll depend once we get the world splitter. I want to get a feel for the build. It's been a while since I played one of these sort of goofy looking builds. Yeah. Sorta. It's been a while since I played in a racing strike build. This is only 300 corruption. How you doing, Afia? How was the weekend? Thanks for coming by on Saturday, man. Well, it was a change of pace. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. What were you playing today, man? Was a bit out of it, so you took a break. Understandable. Understandable, man. I'm glad you're getting some rest. You deserve it, bro. You've been putting in a lot of hard work, man. I still gotta watch your niche's Spellblade video. That might be a fun build to play. I'm going to do this build. I'm going to go back to Cycle. I'm going to do, I think, Machine Gun Smite. And then I want to play some non-Sentinel builds. Heresy, I know. I think Spellblade might be a fun one to play. That build looked like it was a lot of fun. And I also want to try, like, look, I got so many Seer Pins. So I got to make a Falconer and a Spellblade. Sentences I never thought I would hear myself saying, but it's good. I got to get out. I'm fiddling with my minion Necro. Still trying to figure out how to save it. Oh, is it unsavable? Okay, I got 1 point. It's okay to 300 corruption, but anything just lacks survivability. Yeah, it's 'cause everything has so much health. Okay, let's see what I got for... Let's drop this off. Okay, let's try one of these out. Let's try slamming. What do we want to slam into this? Oh, did I already make a copy? This is a great axe. Oh. Oh. I could probably use this right now in this build. Let's try this. So fiddling with swapping to endurance threshold. Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't have any crit. Honestly, even with no crit, this axe still feels pretty good. Since it's fiddling with swapping to endurance threshold for with dot reduction idle, since it stacks a bunch of ward anyway, figured it might just work. I got you. I got you. All right. Yeah. That might be a plan. Yeah. Okay, well, clearly Void Cleave is carrying the damage here when we don't have. Okay. So wait. Maybe we invest a point back into Obliterator. Yeah, I think we should invest a point back into Obliterator for this, just to make sure this crits. Then what's the point in putting points into crit? Racing Strikes crits have a chance to grant you Void Essence. Yeah, I guess we really need to... yeah. This is a great axe, though. I'm gonna save it till I get something with 2 LP. How do you use the Serapins on Falconer? So here. How's it going, David? Let me pull up a video for you from Mr. Afia Lapis.
Ilia's sword. You want a two-handed?
Check that video out. That's for Mr. Afia Lapise. I think I might even check out that video. I might even check out that build. Perry also has a trap version. Yeah, so Afia is actually over here on Twitch chat right now. Net trap procking puncture. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't really play Falconer. So I just kind of nod my head and go, uh-huh. Yeah, this is a T7. Let's use this rando. Okay, so let's. Oh, that's close. There it is. There it is. Mega copy. Put this back in its place, and then I'm playing Spin to Win in 1 month or Javelin. Hey, Spin to Win's fun. It's very fun. I want to try Spin to Win if it procs Devour an Orb while moving. Now that would be cool. Man, are we already just a month away? We're just a little over a month away from Season 2 being here.
More rats come to gnaw at the edges of my sanctum.
Should still try and make the crit swap for my cast VK, but it requires almost a full gear swap. I gotcha. I should go back and check this. Hopefully, no. Boost the damage 4x. Okay.
Finally, I will have power.
You dare to stand again?
When I ran my cast VK, what did I run on it? I got you. I don't like this build. That's okay, Krish. What don't you like about it?
Epoch, I will have it.
You're not a fan of the skills. That's fair. Hey, what up, Dawn Tracker? The thing is, this is probably the build I have the most experience with, and it scales pretty well with gear. You can run this with like no gear. You can run this with bum gear. You can run this with good gear, and you get good scaling either way. One thing is, it kind of sucks with against bosses. Yeah, not the greatest bossing build, but it holds its own. Okay, let's try this. Give me the purple. That's not too bad. I'll hold on to it. Let's find another candidate. I think the only real way to play Racing Strike is the stat. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for here, Misha. At least with World Splitter. But I've run this before, so the cool thing is when you got like no gear, you can put a point down here and obliterate, volatile reversal, void skills are my least favorite. Yeah, that's absolutely fair, Krish. So when I first started messing around with this build, it was all based off of this node, Obliterator. If a void cleave hits at least one enemy, your next Racing Strike is an auto crit. With just this right here, you could even level. Like, obviously, you got to be able to use a Racing Strike, but you could level with this build. Probably around level 20-something. That's the worst node in the game. Devs hate it. If a Void Cleave hits at least one enemy, your next Racing Strike is an auto crit. I mean, I'm sure it'll get changed at some point, but this was, I was able to fast track an auto crit build with a Racing Strike. Auto crit doesn't work for echoes. That's fine. Worst game decision ever. Hey, it's fine. I mean, obviously with it, like, you can echo, but it doesn't matter. Like, if you want to get some extra crit over here, you can just take this node. So when you're just starting off with not a lot of anything, you can at least guarantee yourself a crit with a Racing Strike. Yeah, it's a leveling build. No, I've pushed 600 corruption with this, like, in beta. I was doing 600 corruption with a build like this in beta. I've consistently done this build every cycle just because this was the build for me. This was like my first real build guide because I played the snot out of this. I've done different variations. I like it. It is not the best build though. I will 100% tell you, if you're looking for the best build in the game, don't look here. It's never optimal, and that's why my most successful variations of this moved away from that node. But I mean, it's cool to have that option. Am I friends with Aaron? Like Aaron Action RPG? No. He probably might be somewhat aware of who I am. He's raided me before, and he followed the channel. But I don't think, like, we don't, like, talk outside of the game, and it's like, every once in a while I might jump into a stream, and there might be an acknowledgement of, like, oh, hey, what's up, Badwin? But, I mean, no. I would say we're not friends, but I think, like, I definitely know who he is, and I'm pretty sure he's somewhat aware of me. But, you know, Aaron's out here doing his thing, man. Good for him. Oh, that's cool? Yeah. No. Aaron's a cool guy. Well, my gripe with that note is that devs deliberately disabled auto crit and % more damage from abyssal echoes. No, I don't know any of the EHG guys. Well, my gripe with that node, devs deliberately disabled auto crit and % more damage from abyssal echoes. Really? Really? Like, do we have any confirmation that they disabled the... I guess I could just go test it. It's hard for me to tell in monos because if you kill the enemy, it doesn't leave behind a damage thing. Yeah, here, I could go test that out. See what you're talking about. I mean, if that's the case, yeah, it'd be hard to, yeah, specifically disable those two effects for echoes. Is it because you can get guaranteed echoes with a racing strike? Okay, I see what you mean, but yeah, that does kind of mess with some of the balancing. Racing Strike is C- tier. I will admit I haven't been using it lately. Let's hang on to this point. Sadly, Erasing Strike will never be top unless they rework VK defenses, HP ward balance too, squishy for big content. That's fair. Alright, give me melee void damage. Literal garbage. The only bonk you get on this build is a slap from 1k corruption spider. That okay, 1k corruption. Like, really? It can't do 1k corruption, so it sucks? Rip, yeah, that was a big old fat rip. I got plenty of tier 6 stuff, yeah. Oh, not that. I want the max 91. Oh, here we go. That's it. 91 right there. Okay, but before we go any further, let's go ahead and examine what Misha is saying. So let's get a feel for this. Okay. Erasing Strike. 106,000. Okay. So wait. Erasing Strike. 135,000. Abyssal Echoes. 229. 132 Abyssal Echoes. 205. It seems to be proccing off the Abyssal Echoes, Misha. I'm not testing echoes. Right, but what you said previously that devs deliberately disabled auto crit and percent more damage from Abyssal Echoes to Erasing Strike. The percent more damage is working. Only for the first strike. That's what you meant. Well, yeah, because it gets consumed. It gets consumed. It only works once. Because if you look right here, your next Erasing Strike, you use it, it consumes it.
Hello, traveler.
But the way it's worded makes sense to me. Your next Erasing Strike, you use the Erasing Strike, it is being consumed. So thus, but according to Mike's own words, echoes work as complete copy of the... Okay. So what we're going off of is what Mike said. I'm not aware of what Mike said. I'm just going off what is being said, what is written in game. You're next. But you are saying that it is an echo of an ability that was cast, so therefore it should be privy to the same conditions of that cast. Which I'm not saying you're not wrong to believe that. It is an echo of said attack. Yeah, usually in game, if you get buffed by anything and that skill echoes, those buff effect echoes, even if the initial buff. Okay. I wonder if there's a way I could. I can't reliably proc Void Cleave. Okay, there's the echo. All right, let's try this. I'm guessing the buff works applied. I'm curious if work with Cleave. Never tested it. Right. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Since this works for both Void Cleave and a Racing Strike. I think it did, Misha. I think it did. Now here's the thing. We do have 135% increased echo damage. But I think it did take into account the abyssal echoes. I think so. I think it did. That's fair. Okay, well, what's causing that? This was my only echo idol. Okay, well, it's doing more damage. Big whoop. No. Somewhere, quite possibly. It's worth some tests later. I'm gonna get back to playing.
Intruders? A waste of time.
Hey, what up, Air Dragon? Oh, ad break? Oh, what a... inconclusive, because it's hard for me to make it auto proc. It was starting to look like it didn't. But I decided to come back and test it later because I wanted to get back to playing. That's even worse than I thought.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? It all makes sense now. The Epoch has finally come to me.
Yeah, Kappa cool, right? Pinnacle content, not for my bird. Oh, that's funny, Misha. Melee Void! Okay. It's all good. I was about to type "we love" and then Apathy's Maw. Yeah, right? Yeah, I didn't use that many on Merchant's Guild either. This is Merchant's Guild. This is Circle of Fortune Merchant's Guild. Oh my gosh. I already got this. Ah, it's T7 melee. I mean, still. That's good enough for me. Here we go. Another 2 tries. Where's my keys? Yeah, I don't know if I even have one. Do I have one like in Legacy? What, 2LP? I'm pretty sure I found more 2LP apathies than I have World Splitters. Hey, what up, Spellpot? Welcome back, bro. Melee fire. You're coming with me. Okay, now I need to really think about what do I want. I say let's just go for all the dips. I can't make a copy of this because apparently I already did. But whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully we get the melee void damage. Or should I save this for apathies? Nah. I'll just farm another one of those. I'll just farm another one of those axes. It's okay. Circle of Fortune for the win. It's all good. I'm going back to MG. I'm going back to Cycle here in about a week. Because when I played Cycle with the season refresh, I went Merchant's Guild. I was not necessarily the biggest fan of Merchant's Guild, but I saw like Merchant's Guild is good for sure. I prefer Circle of Fortune, but Merchant's Guild is good. And so when I came back to last Epoch after playing Diablo and stuff, I just went back to Legacy because I already had Circle of Fortune set up.
Bankai.
Reef of Sage.
Katen Kyokotsu. Karamatsu Shinju.
Oh, what's good? What's good, Reef? Thank you for the bits, my good sir. That's right, bird up. That's a big old massive bird up. Bird
How is
up.
this possible? Only I should be able to command time here. Unless...
Okay, let's go. I'm trying to get emulators set up on my ally. Oh, that sounds like a fun time. What games are you trying to play over there?
You carry the Epoch then? Fool like you has no use for it.
Fire Emblem from the GameCube. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I played that one. That was a good one.
The Epoch! I will have it! Sapphire water! The future cannot be denied!
Okay. First, well, not first, but first 2LP slam of the day. We have a World Splitter. Here we go. Case in point, World Splitter. 2LP. Not easy to find. Then we got this. We want melee void damage and void damage, or void pen, or armor strip, whatever. As long as we get melee void damage. It's a 2LP. I will admit, today we've done some 1LP slams with just trying to get T7 melee void to go over before I realized I had this bad boy. We failed them all. So, wish me luck. Oh. 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 Oh man, what? You know I'm gonna have to post this, right? Like, people need to see that I don't just get good slams. Peace. Oh man, what a heartbreaker. Not even the percent void. Not even the percent void, just a double suffix slam. Oh. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Well, let's go back to our 1LPs. Oh, man.
Research. No matter. They cannot reach me.
Stand down or die.
Excuse me.
Such power. There is only one explanation.
Oh, thank you.
Epoch. Finally, I will have its power. Epoch, I will have it. Sapphire water. The future cannot be denied. Escape is impossible.
Oh, oops.
Maggot.
All right, here we go again. Wish me luck. We want melee void damage. Please, just give it to me, game. At this point, you already made me fail the 2 LP. We go back again. I might have to actually go farm Rye for real. Shoot, I know, right? I've had a lot of good luck recently, so I mean, there's some slams out there that there's some slams out there that I was extremely lucky. So it's time for me to pay my penance. I'm gonna go dab. All right, man. You take care. We'll see you soon. Melee damage to slowed enemies. Yeah, I don't have the mana to support this yet.
Intruders? A waste of time.
Oh, sure.
Stand down or die.
That's good. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Thanks.
The Epoch, I will have it. Sapphire waters. So much to learn.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Just give me melee void damage. Yay! I think I'm just gonna run out. Good night. I know, right? That's close enough. Well, I guess we're gonna resort to tier 6. Unfortunate. Shove them in there. All right. Run it again, DJ.
How are they
Excuse me.
manipulating time? You carry the Epoch then? Fool like you has no use for it. Epoch, I will have it. Sapphire water.
Bye bye. Oh, here we go, guys. Another slam. Game, don't give me mana. I said it wrong. I said don't give me mana. What I meant to say is don't give me melee void. Apparently me telling the game to say don't give me mana was good enough. Good night. All right. It's even slower than this behemoth. What is this green dildo? Like, go away. It. Gosh, this is frustrating. Right now, I got a dive bomb falconer for speed farming. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's look up omnis. Give me something good. Okay, so let's calculate this. We gain 0.5% critical strike chance for melee attacks per 1 mana cost. Obviously, I think everybody more focuses on the 1% melee, which, as far as I'm aware of, doesn't have, yeah. We have one with flat mana. Actually, very nice in terms of health. Health. Oh, we could put flat mana on here though. Okay, that's good to know. This one has mana. Oh, healing hands and mana. Right. Okay, let's give up on let's just look up is it Apocalypse? Terror Crown. We could also just use Seed. Do I have any Terror Crowns with mana? Oh, ho ho. Okay. Those are some nice stats. I can put flat mana on that, BZ. And now we do lose that on the vitality. But with that much health? Holy. Okay. Let's check this out. Hold up. Cool. I got boned. But, I mean, it's something for now. Well, yeah, let's put some flat mana here. I mean, 6 vitality, I'll take it. There we go. Okay. Well, this is not going to be more mana, but it's certainly going to be way more health. Yeah, that'll do. $212 mana versus 220. Yeah. The more health is very nice. Plus, we make up for the vitality we're losing. So yeah. Okay. I guess the only other place we can make up mana would be in this slot. I don't have any Titan's Hearts with mana, so let's just champion Regalia. Okay, this one has a +4 to a racing strike, but oh, okay. We got strength and health. We could put flat mana. We could definitely put flat mana here and maintain strength and health. It's kind of, I don't know if I want to do that to this. Otherwise, it's nicely rolled. Whew. I could do it to this, though. I don't know if I got enough forging potential. Okay, what's more important? Health. Hey, there we go. There we go. Oh, looks like I got one spin. One spin. Here we go. Yes. Yes. It's certainly going to be less health. Yeah, I already figured that. But how much mana do we got now? 343. Okay, where else can we pick up some mana? Gloves? Question mark? Eternal Gauntlet. Okay. That's something. Wow. I should probably be, if anything, be using these gloves over whatever the hell that was. Okay. A good setup. I should do melee attack speed, but I'm gonna do mana and then I'm gonna pray to the YOLO god. So. Okay. Oh, YOLO God, turn this into melee attack speed. No. Melee attack speed. No. Well. Okay, that puts me at 406 mana. I would probably need to try and fit mana here. I mean, okay, how much mana is it? Ooh. That's quite a bit. So what I need is melee attack speed, mana. Okay. Wait, really? It's garbage. Huh. YOLO. YOLO. No. Just gonna do that. I don't even want to look at it. Alright, well, shucks. Okay. But I'm not going to be able to guarantee the crits. Well, I mean, I guess if I can get the mana cost high enough. 1, 1. Grab those. Okay, let's just go level it. How's the grind? Oh, it's going all right, Saphicus. How about you?
Epoch is ours! Raya! And me!
Oh. 33. Had a terrible luck with Nemesis yesterday. Went through 11 Twisted Hearts of Icaros, all with 1 LP. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Saphicus. Yeah, I was having some pretty bad luck getting Melee Void to go over to World Splitter, but I don't think we went with through 11. That's intense. I'll be right back, guys. Bathroom. Okay. But I have 3 times plus 4 Smite Exalts ready to slam. Hopefully you get it, man. I feel your pain. I've been there for some builds. I don't know. I can only think of like one build where I went through like 11 plus. And I think that was the Torment Warlock trying to get Critical Strike Multiplier to go over onto the wand. I don't know why, but Nemesis has hated me since Friday. Really? That's unfortunate. That's somebody you don't want to have on your... You don't want to be on their short list.
Hello, traveler.
Oh, I'm a goof. I never did. Okay.
Hello, traveler.
You got a 3 LP Palaris from him on Friday, and then after that, everything's just been 1 LP. Sad, man.
Hello, traveler.
Really? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Do not dwell on regrets. What am I really short on? Okay, let's take this off. How bad are we? Poison. We're up a creek. There we go. $82.5. Okay, let's try a boss.
The dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world earned its ruin. Do you deny it? My shadow will cover this world. Do you think my defeat changes anything. This world.
Right now, I think I just need to get some more mana on this build. Okay, let's try this in some monos. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey, United, thank you for the follow over on Kick. kind of like a chain reaction, you know?
The dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more. Pathetic. My vengeance would be painful. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. Do you think my defeat changes anything?
There we go.
This world is all. A dead god for a dead world. Pathetic.
It's because he doesn't have the ads. It's a bit clunky. It is certainly a bit clunky, but I think we can make it work. Okay, so I gotta try and get some mana onto my Omnis. I think flat is okay. Let's look at the skill tree. So, is 100% void damage worth it? Is the mana that makes it clunky? A little bit. Normally with a build like this, you're going to want to try and get to around at least 600 mana. Because we're trying to increase the cost of a Racing Strike. So within the Racing Strike tree, we are trying to increase the cost of a Racing Strike. Right? So it's 82.5. And we gain critical strike chance for melee attacks. And on top of it, and we get increased area for mana cost. And per 10 max mana, we gain 1% melee critical strike multiplier. So kind Kind of like devotion, but in reverse. You know, where devotion benefits you if you have a huge mana pool and you've depleted it down. This one just benefits you for having max mana. So I gain 10 melee critical strike multiplier. Can you see that? No, you can't see it. It's a hidden modifier. Okay. So I gain 1% melee critical strike multiplier per 10 max mana. So what is that? 40? Yeah, that would be 40. 40 melee critical strike multiplier. That's like a T6, T7 affix. I mean, it's cool. It's for free, but what are we giving up trying to stack mana? One could argue that this is probably not the best. Having pluses to Void Cleave. And Omnis, though it's one of my favorite fallbacks, I might not be able to use this. I might have to move on from it. Because like a T7 man is going to get you like over 100. We bonking? Hey, what's good, Niche? Yeah, the bonks. The bonks are, they're good. We're only doing 350.
Stand down or die.
So let's remove that because it's not needed. So let me see. That was 1 and that was 3. All right, 3 points. That's 4 points. We could put 4 points into this node. Vorpal Force. I just thought about it. I know I'm trying to make Omnis work, but bro, Nihilus. Nihilus, baby. That built-in percent mana, is that even worth? Up to a 12% mana gain. I mean, 11 to all resistances, +1 to all skills, 35%. Oh, Lord. It's not terrible. Our cold resistance sucks. What's my mana right? Oh, it's barely any mana. It's all good. It's not much of a mana gain. Okay. We need more sources of flat mana. Oh, this chance to dodge is... Oh, okay. One more point. Come on, we're almost there. What are you up to tonight, Niche?
Stand down or die.
Messing with a fire spell blade? Oh, okay, okay.
Stand down or die.
Healing effectiveness on omnis. I guess. With proc Volcanus Firebrand Flame Reeve with proc Fire Frostclaw. That actually sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good time, Nish. Okay, I need that. I need to equip that immediately, and now my resistances are not exactly fixed, but they are in a better spot. Okay. Dude got juggled. Homie got juggled right there. Whoop-ow, 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 whoop-ow. Stay there. Oh, that was good.
Stand down or die.
What's up, Mike? What's up, Vinceris? Nothing much, man. How do you avoid burnout from playing the same game all the time? He's just enjoying the bonk. Well, I really like it. And there's just so many different builds you can play to interact with the game. But even then, I'm going to say, keep yourself regimented. Hey, what's good, Vinceris? Keep yourself regimented. For the most part, I don't really play a lot of Last Epoch outside of streams. Outside of streams, I try to play other games. Just so I'm not constantly playing Last Epoch over and over again. Now, what's going to happen when Season 2 comes out, I'm going to play the bejesus out of it on and off stream to try and build up resources so I can do more builds. But eventually I'm going to slow down and play other games outside of it. I got a wife. I got a family. I like to go hang out with them. I don't have any kids. We don't have kids yet. You guys will know. You guys will know if that happens, especially because I'm probably not going to be streaming as much if it goes that way. But for now, I work my full-time job. I come home, spend some time with my wife, then I get ready for the stream. I stream afterwards. I got some friends I hit up, and we play a couple different games. I really like Hunt Showdown. It's a game I've streamed a couple times here on the channel. But, I mean, come on. Like, nobody really watched it. Why? Because they don't know who I am, and I'm not known for that. Like, a channel that's really known for I was about to say Last Epoch content, but yeah, Last Epoch content. Known for action RPG content. All of a sudden, you're playing a arguably sweaty first-person extraction shooter set in the 1800s. The guns just feel so good, right? But it's a complete... You don't even know what that is. That's all right, Afia. Yeah. It's kind of a niche. What's up, niche? It's kind of a niche game. Like, there's enough people that play it, right? Like, there's thousands of people that play it enough, but it's not like super huge. See what you did there? Yeah. And then I also like to play World of Warships, another sort of niche game. Unfollowing, yeah, right. He mentioned me and whatchamacallit. Mentioned me and Hunt Showdown in the same sentence. So yeah, Dennis, that's Dennis, sorry, I thought you were David. You both have a D symbol right here, and at a glance, David was the last one to talk, so my bad. Dennis, how do you avoid burnout from playing? That's how I do it, Dennis. David, how do you get more Temporal Sanctum keys? I ran out. At least it wasn't League of Legends. There was a point in time where it was League of Legends all the time. Like, most of 2014 for me was League of Legends with my brother and a couple friends of ours. Most of 2014. David, you have been waiting long enough. How do you get more Temporal Sanctum keys? I farm them just by playing the game a lot, but if you're specifically need them right now in a pinch, if you are playing Circle of Fortune, go and do these prophecies. Let me show you. One of the reasons one should have a Circle of Fortune. Oh yeah, that's get your stuff. Yeah, so David, just come to this tab. Now, obviously, this isn't. I'm a live-in care provider, so I guess I have too much free time. I burn out a lot since it's all I have to do really. So I was just curious. I got you, Dennis. Obviously. Yeah, because since I work full time, when I'm actually playing games, it's not a lot. If I had a lot more free time, I don't know. The only time I've ever taken time off to play Last Epoch is when a new season launches, and I'm grinding out some new gear. Burnout is a thing, and I think the biggest thing is to take a break. But yeah, David, I know this is Soulfire Bastion, but they have keys for Temporal Sanctum in this tab. You can get. All right, let's. Okay. It probably worked better against these guys. What's causing the high crit damage? Oh. Hold up. Wait, did we just hit for 2 mil with this build? Oh, I didn't crit on that one. Hold. Was that a 3 mil crit? Yeah. So Dennis, it's Void Cleave with a lot of more multiplier nodes selected. Yeah, was why I was at. Yeah, for sure. So it's Void Cleave. It's causing the main crit, and then I'm also experimenting with a Racing Strike. We are using a World Splitter. I wish I could have more of a guaranteed crit on Void Cleave. Yeah, that's a 2 mil crit. I mean, it's the dummy, but... Okay, so I think I'm starting to formulate a combo here. So, you attack. Okay. So, attack. Volatile Reversal. Abyssal Echoes. Void Cleave. Erasing Strike. Erasing Strike. Erasing Strike. Repeat. Okay, and there it takes a little bit for the mana to come back. That's where the clunkiness comes in. There we go. It's not immediate. So it kind of has a built-in flat tire. Okay, let's try this without Abyssal Echoes. So, mana is the thing I've struggled the most with in LE, unfortunately. What builds do you like to play, Dennis? Could we do Anomaly with Mark of Rot? Probably not. But we could get Decimation, which would give us crit. We can get more attack speed, cooldown recovery. It's a possibility. But I like that initial burst. Okay.
Yes? Stay safe.
So let's try a quick look. I don't think the DPS on this is going to be amazing. These kind of things are never amazing. They're good, like upfront bonk, you know, burst builds, but they're never like, oh my gosh, this is god tier damage per second. It's like okay damage per minute. Oh right. Let me check something. So. Here it is. Okay, so let's... No, the mana comes back all right. So let me do this. Okay. Okay, and let's go. Oh, I'm already messing up my combos. Okay, that is it. Roughly. A 94? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. No, I mean, what's more damage, though? Just sitting here pressing this? Yeah, there's a little bit of downtime. But there's nothing I could do about this. So what we're doing for the mana gain, it's this node. While you have 3 or more Void Essences, if you drop below 0 mana, you consume 1 Void Essence to set your mana to 30% of your maximum mana pool. This effect has a 3-second cooldown. That's why. That's why instead of just running around bonking, I'm trying to do other stuff in the build, right? To kind of fill the gap. What about Rive for mana regen? I mean, Rive is certainly faster, but the 25% less damage taken, it's not the best boss in build, no. 25% less damage taken in armor and global attack speed, plus we can generate a couple extra void essences if we need it. So Rive can certainly do this. We can certainly give Rive a try for the build. I personally like Vengeance just for the survivability because we don't have a lot of damage reduction built in. Now, we do have access to a few of these fun items like Seed of Echidrosil and what's the boots? There's a set of boots. You have the time and faith passive? A little bit, yes. Yes, I do have some time and faith. The thing is, like, the attack speed on World Splitter, even with... Oh, I'm a little over on this. I should try and take a point out. So I do have time and faith. Do I have enough? What would I be giving up for that, though? This is a huge multiplier. No, but I don't. The fact of the matter is there's nothing wrong with the mana regen. There's nothing wrong with the mana in the build. It's just, it's got a 3-second cooldown. But for the most part, I don't really have much of an issue. Now, what I could do though, Niche.
Do not dwell on regrets.
Farm out a good Nihilus. You can get up to 50% mana regen on one of these BZs. I would have to figure out my resistances. But up to 50% mana regen, that could do it. We could also take points out of here and put it into Future Mind. That actually might even be the better play. Hold
Hello,
up.
traveler.
Oh, come on. Oh, because I didn't put him here. Oops. Yeah, downtime. Yeah, in my opinion, it's not the worst. Okay, where are we? Nah,
Hello, traveler.
Zanmiyasu 24, thank you for the follow. And you can run Red Ring? I suppose I could, but I'd be giving up a lot of stats. And I don't have a lot of stats. Like, I could run Red Ring for the sake of the mana regen, but I feel like there's better... I mean, honestly, Red Ring would give me, what, 20 mana regen? 20% at the top end? What about, like one of these? Just one of these lousy little rings can give you 12%. And I can put stuff that I'm looking for on there. I mean, I would have to give up this coral ring. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. Yeah, I don't think the mana was worth it. Hold up. I'll just keep that. Bigger mana pool would give you more mana back, leading to a longer... I agree. I do agree with you on that note. Like, we need more mana in the build. This is a process. We got to figure out more mana. But, like, I feel like there's some good damage. All right, guys. I just took a look at the time. I'm going to actually have to get rolling here. Who do we got? All right, let's go ahead and send you guys over towards Kane. Mr. Kane Lettern. Wait, what are you saying, Niche? Anchor with T7 mana? That is definitely a consideration. That is definitely a consideration. All right, thank you so much for being here, guys. I will be back again tomorrow. Let's look for Kane. There he is. All right, I'm going to send you guys over towards Kane Lettern over here on Twitch. He is streaming Last Epoch. This dude, I've stopped by a couple times. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I could definitely try out T7 mana on Anchor Niche. It's definitely a thing. Right now I got Void Cleave on there, +3 to Void Cleave, but I could probably figure that out. Just to get some more mana here and then mana here. So mana, I think would be the big places. All right, if you're over here on Twitch, say hi to Mr. Kane for us. I'm going to get going. Peace out, everybody. YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the likes, and I'm going to get going. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.